say who you are because people don't believe who you are. So tell me your name, because people that ain't not gonna believe who you is. Say your name.
Oh, it's cracking up. What'd you say? I didn't get to hear you.
I said you gonna have to say your name because people not going to believe who I'm talking to. You remember?
Oh wow, I know everybody gets amazed to see my beautiful face. Pearl Fernandez, SCCWF, Women's Facility.
All right. So why did you agree to do this interview, and what do you hope people will take away from it?
I would like I would like the women to actually get more insight on. You could actually ask for help. You don't have to be believe in the old tradition where what happens in the house stays in the house. That there is help. There is safe houses that you could go to when you are getting abused and getting threatened, and that you could actually be independent in yourself.
And did you see the documentary? How did you hear about it? And what are your thoughts about it?
I did not hear the documentary or anything like that. I didn't agree to it. If I would have maybe gotten informed about any documentary or anything coming out, I would have gladly wanted to speak on my behalf, because there's a lot of input that people are saying or that Netflix actually put in that was actually false. And I felt like that the people should know my side, because there's always going to be two sides to the story. And I do want them to know that I take full responsibility, of course, because I'm the mother, always. But for me, for other people that don't know, my co-defendant did admit to everything that he was doing to us, so that's why I agreed to, taking this interview, so like that, hopefully it'll open up and give more people more insight about what really did go on,
And can you describe your mental and emotional state during the time leading up to Gabriel's death?
At that point, I was going through a lot of stress. Of course, I suffer from PTSD, severe depression. I've been like that since I was young. I was always suicidal. So I was always, going through a lot because of the trauma that I experienced around drugs, gang activity, being molested, being raped, as such for it. So my mental wasn't right. I did try to get help. I did reach out 3 or 4 times. And that's what I didn't understand. They were bringing me down so much, but they never brought that out to the light either. They just wanted to smudge me up,
And many people struggle to understand how a mother could allow or participate in abuse like this. What would you say to those people?
I just said failed something. I was like, what?
Yeah, that joint cut off quick. Okay. Many people struggle to understand how a mother could allow or participate in abuse like this. What would you say to those people?
I would have just.
People tend to struggle to understand how a mother could allow or participate in abuse like this. What would you say to those people?
Okay. Now, at that time, I was going through a lot of emotions. I don't think there's any explanation that I could give, but there was a lot of negative put out there that they don't know how I was feeling. They don't know what I was going through. If Netflix would have given me the opportunity to actually speak for myself, I believe maybe a lot of people have an insight on the struggles, and I could understand that I take full responsibility. I could have made better decisions. Now that I'm working on myself, I see it now. I did have a drug problem and alcohol problem back then, and I am working on it now as well to make better decisions, up ahead for my life.
Okay, so you say you do take full responsibility of what happened to Gabriel. Do you believe others are equally to blame or just you?
I feel like I supposed to be the blame for everything because of the fact that I could have made better decisions by leaving him. No matter how much he threatened me, no matter how much he did what he did to me, I could have left him.
All right. You took a plea deal to avoid the death sentence. Do you believe your sentence was fair?
I didn't get to hear you.
You took a plea deal to avoid the death sentence. Do you believe that your sentence was fair?
I couldn't get to hear nothing you said right there. I heard death.
You took a death sentence to avoid the plea deal. Did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't. Okay, so they were planning on giving me 15, just 15 flat for neglect. But since it went worldwide and everybody wanted to put the input, they wanted to make me as an example. Do I feel like it was fair that I got an old sentence? No, I was actually fighting for the death penalty because of my situation mentally. I wasn't there. I wasn't stable, and I never have been. Still now, I do take medication, so I am working on myself now. I feel like I could have got a lesser sentence because there's other people here that do not have an old sentence and they're the actuals. So I think it's unfair, but I feel like I still need to do time to grow.
Okay. Do you believe that you think that you changed since your sentencing? If so, how?
So I believe. Oh, hold on. Say it again. Ask me again.
Do you believe that you changed since your sentencing? If so, how?
I believe I changed along the way. I mean, it was kind of hard here because the fact there was like so much around us. Because being here is like being in the streets. There's nothing changed. There's just female to female. Now there's men here, so there's nothing's changed, right? But it's really up to us if we want to grow because we can't make someone grow. You have to be willing to. So I'm willing to grow now. When I first arrived, I was not. I had gotten myself in a relationship with a woman, and she was very abusive, and I thought that was love. And 2 years passed, and she finally beat me like really bad, and I just like. I had to ask myself, like, is this honoring my son? Like I keep on doing the same thing, When am I going to break the chain, So I started working on myself and I left her. I got a few years without her now. So I've grown a lot. I make better decisions now than I did before. A lot better decisions because I've taken a lot of groups. And I've helped actually a lot of women here.
What are your thoughts on the child's welfare system? On how they failed Gabriel? What are your thoughts? Despite multiple reports.
All I heard was, what was my thoughts?
On the child's welfare system? On how they failed Gabriel? Despite multiple reports.
How do I feel that what?
How do you feel on the child's welfare system? How they failed
I
Gabriel?
feel like on that, I feel like they failed. They failed because I have called like multiple times. There's in my file. I had tried to ask for help before because I had a drug problem, and not only that, I went to like a lot of rehabs, like mental hospitals. So I did ask for help because I knew that I was like severe depression and experiencing a lot of negative thinking. So I did ask for help, asked for counseling, and they did not come. I remember my son wanted to commit suicide too, and they did not intend to make it as an emergency. So I feel like they failed. They could have helped me better.
Do you think society should ever forgive someone who commits crimes like yours? Why or why not? Did you hear me?
That what?
Do you think society should forgive someone who commits crimes like yours? If so, why or why not?
Do I feel like the meds help us?
Do you
Is that what
believe?
you asked?
Do you?
I feel like the meds help us. Is that what you're talking about? The
No. Do you think that a society should forgive someone who commits crimes like yours? If so, why or why not?
Do I feel like the society fails me on what?
Do you believe society should forgive someone who commit crimes like yours? Why or why not?
I feel like they should give us a fair opportunity. But it depending on how much we've changed, how much we've shown, such forth. You know, because a lot of people say they change, but I think it takes action, not just words. But I do feel like they should give a second chance. Because I believe they could tell when someone really changed. You know.
Have you apologized to Gabriel's father or other family members, or would you want to? Did
Now
you?
what?
Have you ever apologized to Gabriel's father or family members, or would you want to?
Have I ever made amends to my baby?
No,
Yes, I have.
no, no,
I
no,
took in a group.
no, no, no,
Um,
no. His
I can
father.
hear you.
Have you apologized to Gabriel's father or family members, or would you want to?
You're breaking up a lot. You're breaking up a lot.
Have you apologized to Gabriel's father or other family members, or would you want to?
I have not a chance to apologize to him. If he does see this, I do apologize for my mistakes. But I hope one day he does give me the fair opportunity to explain. I feel like he had a role in this too. Because he was doing the same thing, very abusive mentally and physically. And I still apologize. Still, you know, his actions, my actions, should have never happened.
What has life been like for you in prison, especially given the nature?
I have to continue. I do apologize to my kids too, because they didn't have to go through what they went through either. Now that society is just picking on them, asking questions, I feel like that's very unfair that they're doing that. That's neglect alone. I feel, you know, that they don't let my babies move on with their lives, you know, as well as my family.